Nishan, who put it right, the ball was right in his lap. Should have been a jump ball, but Salem's going to get the benefit of the doubt from the officials, and George will pick up his fourth on the play. Third team fouls, the ball knocked away loose. Kelly gets the loose ball on, tiptoes the sideline. 3 on the shot clock, can't find the rim. Up and in, and over the rim it falls, and Maduakor got it up to beat the shot clock buzzer. Seattle doing a good job of coming away and keeping Salem empty on that possession, as they had 4 different tries. As Tisdale around the pick, and nice little dish from Upshaw to George. Nishan George with the finish from the Robert Upshaw assist, as quickly Preston Whitfield right down the lane up to the rim. A little reverse from the left side to the right side, and Preston Whitfield able to get it up between Robert Upshaw and Nas Carter. So lead back to 4 at 92-88. Jenkins to Nishan. Nishan with a little skip at the arc and able to get a nice little right-hand runner in. As Maduakor and Carter tie up a little bit, and we'll see what happens with that. As Whitfield with the ball, guarded by Tisdale. 2-point lead for Salem with the ball. 5:35 left in the fourth. Whitfield finding Maduakor as he couldn't get the ball down. And ball kicked around out to Dominic Lawrence, will knock down the 17-foot jumper inside the arc. Tisdale off the Upshaw high pick. He'll get picked up by Kelly, and JD getting to the rim but not able to finish. I think he was too concerned about Kyler Kelly right over his back, but JD did a good job of extending himself, but just not able to get the ball up over the rim on the lay-in. 5 minutes to go as Whitfield battling with David Jenkins, and grabbed a hold of his arm, and Jenkins is going to get called for the foul. Salem squad, as he'll go to the line. He now has 11 points. Actually, he's got 13 after that last lay-in, and his free throw is up and in. Whitfield, almost 86% free throw shooter. Knocks them both down. The lead back to 6 now. 96-90, just under 5 minutes to go, as Jenkins will set up the offense. Then Robert Upshot way down low. Nas off the pick and screen, as Jenkins will get the switch. Over to J.D. Tisdale with the right hand. J.D. Tisdale made sure that one was going down as he threw it down right on Kyler Kelly. Tisdale got open and then just exploded to the hoop. And see if that'll give this SuperHawks team a spark. As Price with the ball, guarded out on the wing by Carter. Double team by Carter and George. Ball thrown out of bounds, says out last touch by Seattle. Effective as 4 on the shot clock. Maduakor will get it to Price on top. 2-1, Price will lean, can't get it. Rebound collected, an offensive rebound for Dominic Lawrence. Fresh 14 as Whitfield will get in the paint. Little jump stop. He'll turn and shoot it off the rim. Robert Upshaw with 2 hands up high. They pull that rebound down. 4-point game, just under 4 minutes to go. Upshaw with the ball. Looking for David Jenkins. He'll get it to Nishan. George will get it back to David on top. High pick from Nishan George for David Jenkins, guarded by Maduakor. Looking for Nas on that low right block. Tried to sell the foul, or the flop, and Price was just getting Nas's way as he was laying on the floor. Nas not able to get the bucket. 3:33 to go. Whitfield with the ball. He'll get it to Price. Price guarded by Jenkins. Back over to Whitfield as they cross it back and forth on top. Upshot, turned around, saw him, tapped out to David Jenkins. Good job as Jenkins looked up and saw that he had 3 Capitals already back, as Whitfield harassing him right up on top. Nishan George protecting the ball from Whitfield, looking for JD down inside on Tariq Price. Oh, and off the rim it falls. Good look by JD Tisdale, but SuperHawks with 2 good looks that would have tied the game right at the rim, but they're still down by 4. Clock winds under 3 minutes, 96-92. As Price will get the ball to Maduakor. Maduakor down to Kyler Kelly. Kelly on Nishan George. He'll pull up over the top of him and then just go flopping away. In games on the 28th of May, as Kyler Kelly will go to the line. He made his last free throw. He's 1 for 4 from the line. For the 7-1 center for Salem. They say recently played for the Maine Celtics in the NBA G League as his second free throw is in. Lead at 5, 97-92. Carter with the ball. So it's Nas Carter, Nashawn George, Robert Upshaw, David Jenkins, and J.D. Tisdale on the floor for this final 2 minutes of stretch for Seattle. As Robert Upshaw just going to bully his way inside. No bucket. They're going to call a player control foul on Upshaw. So Upshaw going to be called for lowering that shoulder into Kelly to create the space and not get the bucket, but he pick up his third on the play. And Salem in the bonus, but the offensive foul does not. It's a non-shooting foul for bonus play as Tisdale on Tyreek Price. And Tyreek Price kind of got off balance as he got by Tisdale, and they're going to call Tisdale with the trip. Price will go to the line to shoot two with 2:13 to go. Salem up by 6 now. Price with his second. Knocks them both down. So Salem doing a good job of keeping their lead by knocking down the free throws. They've missed 6 tonight, so they're 15 for 21 from the line. David Jenkins, a little hesitation on top inside, and he's going to get Tyreek Price up in the air, and that'll send Jenkins to the line. Jenkins to the line looking to get himself going. He's only got 5 points on the night. A free throw shooter. Needs this second one, and that's true. Lead at 5, 1:58, so we're just under 2 minutes to go. Seattle needing stops here on this Capitals team. A 5-point lead, just 2-possession game. As Price between the legs will pull up for a 3 off the rim. Carter doing a good job of sealing that rebound away from Lawrence and Kelly as Nas will get in the lane. Oh, got in the air and looking for Tisdale, threw it right to Preston Whitfield. J.D. Tisdale denies Whitfield at the rim. I think he and Preston Whitfield might have banged knees when they were up in the air. As Whitfield off the pick from Lawrence. Carter will pick him up. Lawrence with the ball. High pick on Carter as Preston Whitfield will step back beyond the arc. Nashawn George will take him. Whitfield on the inside. Look for the bounce pass. Got it to Lawrence. He's off balance. That'll be a shot clock violation. Seattle needed. Now they need to convert down on this end on the offense. The clock winds down to 1:10 to go. 5-point lead for Salem. Tisdale off the George high pick. Little hesitation on the left elbow. Looking for Upshot down low. David Jenkins will clear out. Kicked to Nashawn on top. Wide open 3 from the top of the key. Oh boy, he usually knocks those down, and that one just skins off the front of the rim and out of the backcourt. Price will get it to Whitfield. Whitfield thinks better about shooting it on Robert Upshaw. He'll pull it out. His clock is Salem's friend at this point. Shot clock down to 10. Maduakor will find Lawrence. He'll check his feet to look for a 3. Carter will pull the rebound down. Nas Carter going to get the bump on the 3-point shot as Saul Maduakor just turned into him. He was blocking him out on a rebound, but Carter was up in the air shooting the ball, so Maduakor going to be called for his third, and we're bonus both ways with 28.3 to go, and shoots 71% from the free throw line. He had a tough night last week against Great Falls. He went 8 for 15 from the line, but 7 for 8 at this point. 2 more for Carter. Knocks him first 2 in, the lead down to 3. 4.5 second differential between game and shot clock as Carter's third free throw is up and in, and he'll knock Capitals ball out of bounds in front court. Right in front of their bench. Jenkins, George, Upshaw, Tisdale. And J.D. Tisdale got tied up with Billinger, and they went down in a heap, and looks like Tisdale's going to be called for the foul. But the referees are going to talk about that one as Billinger got inside of Tisdale and then just kind of stopped up and tripped J.D. up, and he fell down on top of him as SuperHawks pleading their case. They did not want to foul with no time coming off the clock, but they're going to call a foul on J.D. Tisdale. So they're going to give a free throw to Tisdale because it was a dead ball foul. The ball had not been inbounds yet, so Whitfield will go to the line. 5 from the free throw line. Well, they're going to give him 2. So that's an actual technical foul assist to J.D. Tisdale. 2 points with no clock, and then the ball back. 20 on the shot clock, and Tisdale now going to be called for his 6th personal. And Salem coming off a 10-point loss to Wenatchee last night. In good shape right now. 24.2 on the clock, up by 4 with Billinger. The 83% free throw shooter at the line misses the first one, and with 23 points, he's been held scoreless for most of this. He's actually an 88% free throw shooter, so you might as well miss that one too. Thank you very much. And George will get his 19th rebound with 20 seconds. It's a 4-point game. Carter with the ball, guarded by Maduakor. He'll pull up. David Jenkins racing to track that down. Upshaw, 12 on the shot clock. Upshaw 1 for 6 from line. David Jenkins inside with a dish to Nashawn George. Great play by David Jenkins. Jenkins showing that you don't have to put the ball in the hoop to be effective as he tracked down that long rebound off the Carter 3. Got it to Upshaw. Upshaw missed his 3. Jenkins able to get inside the Capitals, get the rebound, dish it to Nashawn George, and George got the contact and the bucket. The lead down to 2 with 5.7 to go, and Nashawn George is going to go to the line to shoot 1. 7 to go, regardless of the make or miss. We'll see if he misses it, and Carter and Upshaw can crash the glass. Free throws up for Nashawn, so he'll knock that in. 5.7 to go, and Coach Johnson will take a timeout for the Capitals. It's a 1-point game. Price to inbounds in front of Nashawn George, so the 6'10" over the 6-footer as Nashawn goes ahead and denies the inbounds pass. As Whitfield ball gets away, picked up by Nashawn George. We get a timeout call with 2 seconds to go. Nas Carter doing a great job of getting to the floor on Whitfield, and Nashawn George quickly calling the timeout. We'll see if they put any more time on the clock, but there's 2 seconds as it sits right now. Let's see, who do we got out there? We got Armand Davis, David Jenkins, as Nashawn George will sit down. I thought we had 6 players out there. So Elijah Hardy to inbounds. Peguel with Carter. Get the ball to Nas with 2. 1, he's pulled up from 3. Game winner. Off the rim it falls, and that is your final. Salem able to get away out of here with a 1-point win. 101-100. A great night of basketball. Seattle did everything they could to claw their way back from 12 down in the 3rd quarter, but just not able to get over the hill and finish. As Carter with 2 seconds had a good turnaround look, but it was a deep 3 off the rim. And Seattle not able to get the win, just their 2nd loss in this month of May. And they will fall to 15-7 now on the season.